Welcome back, everybody, to QCSPN. It's me, Ryan, and Robert here. Uh, Tough weekend for the Quad City Sports, for sure. Lots of kind of a letdown, to be honest. The Steamwheelers traveled out to Orlando and lost a close game, but did lose. And we had the Storm uh, drop the weekend and fall out of playoff contention, as well as River Bandits games getting canceled. So we didn't even get
Yeah.
that. Uh, Kernels played really well, getting 2 out of the 3, and currently are in the lead for their game. Um, but definitely a rough opening weekend for that, and then just end of the year for the Storm and kind of early season for the Steamwheelers. Um, which one do you want to jump into first? I mean, do you want to jump into the Storm first and kind of recap that? Because obviously that season's over with now. They kind of did a fan appreciation night, kind of knowing that it was over on
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and let's talk about some Storm hockey
Yeah,
to
so
start off.
Storm lost 6-1. And honestly, that one came pretty late in the
Yeah.
game. Uh,
Yeah.
Leaf
Brutal.
Matson got it, so that was kind of a highlight. But Huntsville just they everything kind of went through. They were playing the zone really well. Had a lot of bouncing pucks kind of go their way.
Yeah.
Uh, just and I mean one of the better teams in the league. So definitely tough to kind of end your year on that, which sucks.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yep.
but they were third in the league up until, or no, they were
I think
they
they were second
were second in the league. Um,
in the league.
so definitely a tough one to go up against. And Fayetteville just didn't do anything against Macon other than
Yeah.
the
Didn't
last
show
game,
up
and
at all.
it seemed like that last game Macon kind of knew that they were made it, so they were just kind of resting on that one.
Yeah. At the moment we got swept essentially by Huntsville this past weekend. Um,
Yeah,
Odds were in the favor for Macon to make it in. So
yeah. So tough end there. Definitely a lot of ups and downs all season that kind of put us in the situation of not knowing where we
yeah.
were going to be at the end of the season. But um,
Yeah. Because there were some stretches we were playing really great hockey. I
yeah,
mean, there's a lot of talent on the team, so it just stinks we couldn't be more consistent. But all in all, it was a fun season to watch. Some fun fights to watch for sure, and
yeah,
uh,
just
all in all, I think a fun season.
lots of moves that kept happening too with the team.
Yeah. Yep.
That just kept kind of resetting the team in unfortunate spots.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. It's
so
tough to get consistency when that happens.
yeah, yeah, it's tough. Uh, 200 or like less than 200 days till opening night next year. So, uh, but yeah, it's unfortunate. But
Right.
yeah, and then Storm or the Steamwheelers played on Sunday night, down in
Yep.
Orlando. Orlando's first game, in Orlando
Yeah.
since for a
Inaugural
while.
home
So
opener.
yeah, they used to have a IFL team way back when. But inaugural opening night. Started out awful for them. Steamers got a 14-0 lead,
Yeah.
which was great for
Up early.
them. Yeah, uh, kind of an early touchdown, and then Keyshawn Moore getting a one-handed interception, taking it to the house to put them up 2 touchdowns. Orlando, though, second quarter, they got 28 points, 4 touchdowns, which and one thing that really hurt us, honestly, story of the game, we're missing our kicker from last year because we missed 3 uh point afters,
Yeah.
which would have put us 49-49 at the
Yeah.
end of the game. So those do count a lot. It's a lot harder to hit these ones because it's a skinnier field goal post, but
Up.
definitely missed that
Well,
a lot.
and in a league like this where points come in bunches, every point matters.
Yeah.
I feel like games, come down to the wire, so you need those points.
Yeah, and Kyle Kaplan last year, I mean, he was clutch on his point afters, and then also was able to hit a deuce if he needed one kind of late with
Mhm.
a higher percentage than a lot of kickers in the league. But it is tough. Um,
Yeah. All
we're
in,
they've fallen to
credit
one
to
and two.
Orlando's quarterback for bouncing back from 3 interceptions to
Yeah,
put together a game and still win, so
yeah. So he put up 236 yards, which is just crazy on this league. Uh,
yeah, yeah,
but I mean, we completely went to shutting down their running back, and they did a really good job doing that. But then, kind of late in the game, it kind of opened up some passing lanes, and their running back, who was probably one of their star players, um, did get outside to get some openings for
yeah.
the receiving game as well. Um,
Well, and
Puka
what
Williams
they,
was 5 for 69 on his reception. So
yeah, yeah.
um, they did lead
S
uh, with 2 interceptions. So the defense did step up. One of
yeah,
them being that Keyshawn Moore one, and then another one being, or no, I'm sorry, three interceptions.
yeah,
Uh,
3 INTs this game.
Jimmy and Williams had two of them. So
Mhm.
um,
Yeah,
and then so it's
really good
just
game for the defense getting turnovers.
yeah, just some of that late game stuff. When we're behind,
Yeah,
we kind of struggle a little bit. With with kind of rushing things and
right,
not kind of getting those plays all the way through. And kind of condensing that uh playbook a little bit to where kind of
right.
little bit easier to catch on to late in the game.
Yeah,
But definitely Juan Bogdan 3 missed um, point afters definitely uh, hurt towards the end
yeah,
when we could have been
definitely.
tied up instead of being down. So it is tough. Uh, I would say the spreading around of the offense, though, for them, from what I've seen, was much better. I want to say, let's see here. Daquan Neal had 12 rushes for 59 yards. They did try to get Ware going. He had 7 rushing attempts for 17 yards. Um, and then receiving wise, Ian Williams went 6 for 100. Jared Ware went 3 for 33. Jordan Bessie 3 for 26. Kevin Rudd 1 for 2. So they spread it around a little bit, which is nice because that was a little bit of a struggle in the first 2 weeks. Was kind of they locked in on one guy and then kind of forgot about the other ones and kind of instead of bouncing the
Yeah,
ball around. We didn't get any sacks this game. Um, that does hurt a little bit. I want to say, let's see. Chima had 2 tackles, which is good.
there
And
we
an
go.
assist tackle.
Love to hear that.
Yeah, Keyshawn had a tackle and 2 assisted. So yeah, there. I mean, we played really well.
Yeah,
Um, just this game's so hard to win, obviously, especially with so many points being scored all the time, and you miss those
right.
couple
And
point
I think
afters.
that's just it, like, just because you get up early doesn't mean you can relax, I think scoring comes in bunches in this league,
Yeah,
and just in the style of indoor football that you really can't, pump the brakes at all, you kinda have to all gas, no brakes until the
and
clocks hit 0 in the 4th quarter.
coulda, shoulda, woulda, but the early in the game too, the Steamers kind of gave the Pirates a couple breaks. There was a couple times where they could have went up um, multiple touchdowns because before the um, interception by Keyshawn. They had a couple drives where the Pirates did nothing and then
Yeah,
turned it over on downs or things like that, and the Steamers didn't capitalize on it because they very easily, obviously things play out differently, but they had
right.
2 other touchdown opportunities where they just couldn't move the ball. So
Yeah,
um,
yeah.
they're just tough there too, where you kind of leave those points on the board instead of kind of taking
I
them down.
you also look at 4th down efficiency, it looks like our 1/10 on 4th down we failed,
Yep.
like those conversions, play a key role too.
Yeah.
Those are missed out points essentially whenever you don't
Yeah.
convert those. So it's I think for having to travel all the way down to Orlando by bus, right?
Yeah.
Overall, they played really solid game. I think the offense is starting to click. It just get some more consistency and make sure to keep trucking along. But overall, I think really good stuff. Just would have been great to see a win in that
Yeah.
column instead of a
I
loss.
think a big factor too is possession time. The Pirates had 52 minutes and 6 seconds of possession time, and
Wow.
we had 33-20. Which the final score isn't separate, but when your defense gives up those late points, it's because they're on the field a lot more than the
Right?
offense. So the spread there is a
Wow.
little tough.
Definitely, definitely. But overall, it looks like a lot of good stuff, and I like seeing our rushing yards up a little bit too. I think Uh, being able to rush in this league is difficult.
Yeah.
So it's good to see. So a lot of good stuff to take away from the game. I just think all in all, just little details. If they get those ironed out, they should be cruising.
Yeah. Would love to see Daquan Neal's completion percentage go up a little bit too. He did go 13 for 26, so just 50% completion. Percentage. Obviously, it's still uh, having I mean, 175 yards and I want to say,
79 rushing yards.
yeah, passing touchdowns. So I didn't see what that
Oh,
was.
three. I think
Three.
three passing
Yeah.
touchdowns.
So I mean, obviously that's still very helpful, but the completion percentage would be obviously a little bit better to have a little
Oh,
higher.
and he also had two rushing touchdowns.
Yeah,
Daquan Neal did. So 59 yards rushing, two touchdowns. So five total touchdowns. Like, yeah, he had a really good game.
yeah,
You know,
yeah. So I mean, obviously that is great. Um, like you said, just would love to see a uh win out of
complete
it.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Um.
mean, really, even I looking at all the statistics. If you showed me Steamwheeler statistics by themselves, I would have said, "Oh, they probably won that game."
Yeah.
Because it's just looking at the stats, they did have a really good game.
Yeah.
So it just but it's the life of IFL. How many times have we've seen these just crazy scores out of these games? You have no clue when all of a sudden a team's just going to go on offensive run, and you think you're up 3 possessions, you can kinda go on cruise control, but you really can't because
Right.
they can score so fast.
Yeah. Definitely. See, for our River Bandits, they were supposed to travel to South Bend. They did, and kind of watch the rain fall, because Friday's game was postponed with wet grounds. Makeup was supposed to be on the 5th. Saturday was canceled to rain. The doubleheader on Sunday was canceled to wet grounds. So
Yep,
now let's move to June 5th. And currently, as we record this, it is the bottom of the 5th, and they are down 2-0 to Wisconsin. So
it's top you r top of the 7th,
top of
actually,
the 7th now. Okay,
that refresh. Yeah, the 7th, and it looks like they're down 4-0.
4-0. Okay, so
What?
but this is kind of their opening game. So
Yeah.
obviously, uh,
Wisconsin's already played 2 games, it looks
yeah,
like. So,
um, yeah. So obviously, kind of gonna get the rust off that one, but
yeah,
wish we would
yeah.
have more to report on that, but we don't really. So because all of their games are taken out. Uh,
Yep.
But Kernels are currently on a 3-game winning streak. As we record this, their game just ended against Beloit. But to start
Yeah,
the season, they hosted Peoria. First game was a loss 2-8 against Peoria, but then they turned it around and beat Peoria on Saturday 8-4, Sunday 14-8, and then currently today just beat Beloit in Beloit 5-3. Um, the win. Kind of Ross gets a win. I'm not even gonna try and say that last name. Gets a win. The, yeah, I couldn't. That's Czechoslovakian name. It looks like. uh, and then Bakara gets a win tonight. I was gonna see if we could get a box score on that. Pull these games, see if we got some hits here. For the win on Saturday, it looks like uh got got 2 home runs by Houston, or 2 hits. I'm sorry, right? Yeah, 2 hits. Uh, wait, no, I think he got 2 home runs. Trying to figure that. But
Which one are you looking at?
the 8-4 win. Um, looks like he.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Kernels.
Let's see here. Merrick Houston has. I don't know if H is just for hits or if H
Yeah,
means home
H
run.
is just for hit.
So we got
If you scroll
2 hits and two
down,
runs,
yeah, run is the actual score. So, uh, Houston, the shortstop, scored 2 runs.
and then
He scored 2 hits
yeah,
with 3 at bats.
okay. Um, Winokur had 3 hits, brought in a run. So definitely some good hitting. There's only 2 zeros on that hitting uh, column or run column. I'm sorry. There's only 1 0 in the hit column, and that's the catcher. Um, but see if we can pull up the next the Sunday game. 14-8 win for the Kernels, and lots of good hitting here too. Uh, Actually, Houston just stays on the hits. Everybody else kind of
Yeah,
fell off. Dua hit 2, Winokur hit 2, McComb hit 2. So definitely on the shoulders of Houston, leading off so far.
yeah,
That shortstop, um, 14 hits for 14 runs. So it looks like if you got on base, you were getting home, which is great. Tonight
oh yeah,
though, they see if I can pull that one up. Okay, so tonight Houston had 2 more hits on 5 at bats. Tate had a
yep,
hit on 4 at bats. McComb had 2 hits on 5 at bats. So definitely a little less on this one, but Houston is hitting really well, that for sure.
yeah,
I want to see if it pulls up averages so far. So Houston has a 389 average. Jeez.
yeah. He's doing well.
7 hits at 18 at bats. Um, Leading the way there for sure.
Yeah,
McCombs has a 400 average though too. 6 hits on
yeah,
15 at bats. So we're getting some good hitting out of them for sure. Uh,
definitely.
Home runs so far, Houston has 2 of them. Kendall has 1, and Lugo and Winokur also have 1. They kind of
Yeah,
the leaders so far. Um, Pitching so far. Uh, yeah, so far we've got innings pitched, 10 innings pitched for Eli Jones. He's given up 4 hits, 2 runs. So that's pretty good on 10 innings. Uh, just 4 hits through those 4 innings.
yeah,
Only one of those runs being an earned run. Or
hmm,
yeah. So gonna have some fun
definitely.
baseball out in Cedar Rapids for sure. Not that
Oh
the
yeah,
Kernels won't either, but they are down 6-0 currently. So a little tougher to talk about them. Excitingly.
yeah. It's also you're basically kicking off season tonight.
Yeah.
Uh, so a little rust to kick off. It's early on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gonzalez has 2 hits tonight. Sailors has a hit. Um, Charles has a hit, and uh, C. Rice has a hit too. So got some hits going. We just got to get those runs in.
yeah,
Kind of
yeah,
got to get
definitely.
those guys that are on base into the inside for sure.
Yeah,
I was gonna pull up. The Heartlanders are kind of closing out their season as well, so I'm gonna pull up some of their scores over the past weekend. Let's see here.
let's do it.
Seven. So April 4th, this weekend they played Fort Wayne. It looks like on what Friday would have been the third, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
on
Saturday,
Friday
April 4th.
they played the Fort Wayne Comets, lost 1-2. Um, and on Saturday they played them as well and did win overtime win 3-2.
Yeah,
So um that's awesome. Let's see who had some scores. Logan Nelson for the Comets scored, and for the Comets, and then Yuki got a goal. Sup got a goal, and Coster got a goal for the Heartlanders. Only 24 seconds into overtime, so that's awesome.
man, that's awesome.
Yeah, needed that extra couple seconds, I guess.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
and then this weekend they go up against Indy, hosting
yeah.
them. You'll be at those games or at
I
the
will, I will.
Saturday game, right?
I will be there Saturday. My my wife and I will just be enjoying some time together before baby number 3. So,
Yeah.
uh, yeah, we're gonna be enjoying that. It'll hopefully be a good game. It's one of what 4 of their last home games coming up for the season.
I want to say you're correct, but give me 1 second to make sure.
One, one, two, three. Yeah, they got
Yeah.
4 home games left of the season. By the time we'll be seeing them, that'll be their second of the 4 games left.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, season closes April 18th for the Heartlanders, against the Bison in Bloomington, Illinois.
Yeah. And that'll probably be it as well. We're not really going to see some playoff hockey out of them
Yeah.
this year, which is
Yeah.
unfortunate as
Yeah,
well.
definitely been a rough season. Highlights here or there, but it generally,
Yeah.
ended pretty roughly. So hopefully they can just pull out some wins for the home crowd for these last couple of
Yeah.
games and, just close out the season strong.
Yeah. Coming up this weekend, got lots of action. The Steamwheelers are back at home hosting the Green Bay Blizzard um, for some action there Saturday night at 7. So hopefully we can get a win there and get back to even up. Uh,
Yeah.
they have
We've been
been,
playing well at
yeah,
home.
they played well at home last time, so hopefully they'll play well um,
Yeah,
this week as well. Um,
definitely.
for the River Bandits, they will continue to host Wisconsin throughout the weekend. And then
I
the Kernels
I think
and
they go to the Kernels.
yeah, let's say Kernels will be hosting the River Bandits next week, so we'll get some rivalry action there. Um,
Let's
kind of
go River
see,
Bandits.
yeah, kind of see where we're at there. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun weekend.
Yeah,
I know fireworks on Friday for the River Bandits.
yeah,
Let's see if there's any more promotions. Bark in the Park on Thursday. So
mhm.
some fun stuff, and then um,
Yeah,
yeah, it's gonna be cool.
lots to look forward to.
Yeah. For that though, I think the one thing that is cool. Well, not so the Iowa Wolves. Before I jump into what I'm about to say, did end up losing their playoff game,
Yeah.
uh,
Yep.
which is unfortunate. I mean, they made that late run to get in, uh, and then just couldn't. You were saying you were kind of watching it a little bit, and they couldn't just get back.
Yeah, they would get within, like, 4 points, and then Stockton would just, you know, expand the lead again, and it just felt like you were playing this game of, the Wolves were always right there, but they couldn't ever do anything with it. I think the only time they led was towards the end of the first half by 1 point. Then I
Yeah,
think, Stockton nailed a, um, last-second shot to retake the lead before the half ended, so, um, they were right there, they just Stockton just kept out in front the whole time, though, and then, they lost by 12 points, but really, though, some of those points for Stockton were just garbage time. The Wolves were trying to, make something happen, and
yeah,
Stockton was able to get up to the line because of it, and, um, yeah, it was a good game to watch, and Stockton, they won the G League championship last year, so they're looking to repeat this year in the
yeah,
playoffs, so, yeah, it was a good game, and, it just stinks the Wolves couldn't finish out on top.
yeah. If you do want to see some playoff hockey, kind of in the area, USHL, the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders, um, are hosting some playoff games. They did make it into the playoffs. They are
Yeah,
hosting Muskegon. So that is, I believe, 18U hockey league. So
yeah,
the kind of the next comers of kind of
yeah,
these leagues. They've been playing really well all year. They were, I want to say, fourth in the division that they're in, and overall they were sixth. So, um, 36-17 with 81
yeah,
points, tied with
yeah,
fifth place, which is Fargo Force. So,
yeah.
uh, they played well all year, 62 game season, and now they're in the playoffs, hosting. And I want to say, yeah, Muskegon is seventh place, so it's going to be a
Okay.
tough matchup. But I do believe that the Rough Riders, because they have been playing well late, if I remember
Yeah,
correctly, so it'll be a fun matchup to watch for sure. We'll
definitely,
be on Flow
definitely.
Hockey as well, so if you got
Yeah.
that, watch it.
Well, speaking of teams not super far away, Peoria in the SPHL, they're
Yeah,
number 1 seed in the playoffs, so,
yeah.
I'll be rooting for their downfall vehemently as a Storm
Yeah,
fan, but, we can watch them.
yeah. Let's see. What games? When do they play? They
I wanna say it's this weekend.
the ninth. They are hosting Macon. So that's
Yeah.
unfortunate for Macon to get in there.
Yeah, I
And
mean, come on, Macon, you
yeah,
kicked us out of the playoffs. Can you beat Peoria
yeah.
for us?
So we'll see what they
Uh,
do. Um,
yeah,
I want to say
they
yeah,
play the ninth,
and
and
then
then
the
is it
12th
it's the
or 10th
first
and 12th.
out of 3, right?
Yeah,
So, that'll be in Peoria the whole time, so,
yeah,
uh, yeah. So Pensacola, shout out to my old stomping grounds, being from the college in
yeah.
Pensacola, Florida, so and they're
Ice
Pensacola
Bears is a
Flyers
cool
in the
name too.
playoffs right now.
They're a cool team. The Ice Bears. I want to say right or Ice Flyers. Who is
Ice
there's somebody
Flyers,
that's
Ice
the
Flyers.
Ice Bears, and I can't remember
There
who that
is the Ice Bears, Knoxville.
is. Yeah, yeah.
They're the Ice
I
Bears.
like
Yeah,
that.
there's some cool looking logos for these SPHL teams.
Yes.
I like them.
Um, yeah. So definitely some playoff hockey around still. Peoria, like I said,
Yeah.
they're not too far. Um,
Oop,
but they yeah, so we'll see what they're doing. And then the Rough Riders as well, team I grew up watching. It's on currently on they're 9-1 in the last 10. So
Dang. Yeah, that's
they're
great
on
way
a
to
hot
finish out.
streak. Yeah.
Yeah.
They also
Holy
have the
cow.
most penalty minutes in the oh no, second most penalty minutes in the league.
But just a few, just a few.
Yeah. Let's see.
Rough is in their name, so,
Yeah.
you kinda
937 penalty minutes for the season.
eats.
Green
Dang.
Bay, right? Green Bay? Think so. Yeah. The Green Bay Gamblers have 1281 penalty minutes on the season.
Dang. That's crazy.
Yeah. Um for some quick math, that is uh over 62 games, that is 20 penalty minutes per.
Per game.
Yeah. So,
Oh, man.
um
That's tough.
yeah, that's insane.
That's tough. basically playing with, you know, 4 4 on the ice
Yeah.
for a whole period every game.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Jeez. I bet they're fun to watch though, you know?
Yeah. Sure. Sure that
I would hope with that many, they gotta at least make it fun penalties. You can't be
yeah. Yeah, you're just
just
tripping
at
every
least tell me
time
it's
and you
from,
get
like, them just, like, fighting. If it's just
yeah.
tripping and stuff, I'm like,
If it's just 4
"Alright,
fights a
come on, come
game,
on."
that's fine. It's more
Right.
fun than a
Right?
potential, just
But
they tripped 10 times.
yeah, yeah, if you're like, "Come on, let's get that cleaned up. Let's not have that." But if it's for fighting, at least you're entertaining the home crowd
Yeah.
or the away crowd, I don't know?
Yeah. So there's gonna be definitely a fun weekend coming up. That's kind of up on time for us, but yeah, let's get out there and support these teams that are around us. Hit a baseball game and drive out to Cedar Rapids and watch um, a, a playoff hockey game, and then come back to
Yeah,
town for a football game. So all over the place for
definitely,
us.
definitely.
All
Go
right.
Steamwheelers. Pick up a
Yeah.
win.